Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Darren Williams out there with John Jenkins, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 28 points for Clutch.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Jenkins the pass to Parsons. Dallas moving the ball around. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles Leafs get back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Jenkins. To the paint, Griffin. Rejected by Nowitzki. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Quick ends and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Here's Navarro, and another three for the Clippers.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Parsons outside to the left side wing. Lots of room. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Jenkins. Here's Navarro. That's good. Clutch has got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Dallas calls timeout. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Charlie Villanueva is checked in for Dallas. Anderson comes in for John Jenkins. Double team on Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. On its way from Parsons for two. No luck. And the Clippers will come the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Shot by Villanueva, no good. Los Angeles leading by 16 inside. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
Paul passes to Navarro. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Jordan.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And here is Williams. 14 points for him. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, for Darren Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost difficult to watch considering how good he was when he was healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
And there's the feed to Parsons. The shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Navarro. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jay's got 38 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Villanueva with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. And you look at Clutch, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
You think of some of the great passing big men over the years, and they are some of the best players ever. I mean, period. I'm sure that's not lost on him.
Certainly not. I mean, it's precisely why he's worked so hard to become the passer he is today. He didn't want to just be a scorer. He wanted to be a complete post player, and he's done it.
Mavericks making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Kept alive. Navarro and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Chris Paul. Getting around 12 points a game, 10 assists, and just over 3 steals. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Well, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history. Here's a look at some stats for Jay. Just an incredible month of basketball. Tops in scoring, first in assist, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the NBA's TV deal paying about 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as far as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shocks. The players expect to share in these revenues.
And the Clippers call time here.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Passes to Navarro. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's Dallas. Right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
Williams kicks to Barea. The kick out to Williams. Wants to get it to Collison and does. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Navarro. The 17-footer goes down. Clutch has got 34 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Feeds to Griffin. He kicks to Paul. Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Williams from 17 feet out. And the shot is good. That's 36 points for Clutch.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
It's stolen.
He was on that pass in a flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Navarro. Can't hit. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now here's Anderson. He's got 8. Knocked loose. Barea dishes to Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Williams has been great. He's got 14 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas.
Timeout. Start it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups, I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Nowitzki. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now, here's Barea. Defense is right there. Outside Williams. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. 1:51 left to play in the 3rd. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Collison the pass to Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Mavericks making a switch here. Jenkins checked in. For Dallas, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. To the middle, Jordan kicks to Griffin. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Williams on the money with the open jumper. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Navarro, the pass to Griffin. Paul dishes to Griffin. Rejected by Collison. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. .102 left in the 3rd quarter. Mavericks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And Deron Williams again. Williams has got 23.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break?
That's good. 44 points for Jay.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Over to the wing. Nowitzki a screen. And Anderson kicks to Nowitzki. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dishes to Jenkins. Nowitzki a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And Jenkins kicks to Nowitzki. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one.